Imagine waking up one day to discover the grocery store shelves entirely empty. No food, water, or other necessities for you or your family. While the concept is uncomfortable, it is not difficult to overcome. Those that are unprepared suffer the most during crises, whether they are natural disasters or surprise attacks. What about you? You are here to make sure that does not happen. In this video, we will explain the 12 critical grocery goods that you should begin collecting now to protect yourself and your loved ones in the event of a catastrophic calamity in the United States. These aren't just the obvious goods. We'll also go over several lesser-known necessities that are sometimes missed, but may make a significant impact when calamity hits. Stay with us to the finish, because understanding these 12 must-have items might make the difference between being prepared and being caught off guard. Prepare for the unexpected. If you're serious about being prepared for any catastrophe, click the subscribe button to join our expanding community of wise preppers. Now, let's look at the 12 grocery products you should stockpile before it's too late. 1. Non-perishable foods. Non-perishable food products should be at the top of your disaster preparedness checklist. These are the foundation of every survival pack, as they may keep for months or even years without refrigeration. Their extended shelf life makes them ideal for long-term storage. Begin with canned items, which are small, inexpensive, and filled with critical nutrients. Stock up on a variety of vegetables, fruits, legumes, and meats, such as canned tuna and chicken. Not only can they supply essential nourishment when fresh food is unavailable, but the liquid within these cans can also be used as a source of hydration in an emergency. Next, consider dry grains and legumes, including rice, pasta, oats, and dried beans. These things are simple to keep, require little room, and may deliver a considerable energy boost. For example, rice and beans may be mixed to provide full and healthy meals that will last long after fresh food is depleted. If kept dry and properly packed, many foods have a long shelf life. Don't forget about nuts and nut butters, such as peanut butter, almond butter, or sunflower seed butter. These are high in protein and good fats, which are essential for energy during a crisis. Because they do not need refrigeration, they are great for storage. A few teaspoons may offer a rapid energy boost, and they also function as comfort food during stressful times, making an otherwise dreary scenario more tolerable. With these basic necessities, you're well on your way to accumulating a stockpile that will get you through difficult times. However, there is more to consider while preparing for a catastrophe. 2. High-energy snack foods. When preparing for an emergency, it's critical to keep high-energy snacks on hand for rapid, easy feeding. Snacks like protein bars, trail mix, and dried fruits give rapid bursts of energy to keep you running when you need it the most. These things are lightweight, easy to store, and typically do not require any preparation, making them ideal for circumstances when time or resources are limited. Before we go into cooking or meal planning during a crisis, it's important to think about snacks that don't need to be prepared, provide a rapid energy boost, and are portable. In an emergency, you may not have the time or money to sit down for a complete meal, so high-energy snacks come in handy. They can keep you energized and help you get through difficult conditions when a good meal isn't available. First, let's discuss granola bars and energy bars. These aren't simply convenient snacks. They provide a lot of nourishment in a compact, portable package. Many companies construct these bars to balance carbs, protein, and fats, making them excellent for keeping you energized throughout the day. When deciding which bars to stockpile, choose for ones strong in fiber and protein. These will keep you fuller for longer, which is essential in an emergency. Also, choose bars made with natural components, such as oats, almonds, and seeds. These give lasting energy rather than a fast sugar rush, which might result in a collapse later on. Some energy bars are also packed with key vitamins and minerals, providing a much-needed nutritional boost during times of food scarcity. Dried fruits and nuts are an excellent snack alternative. These are nature's energy powerhouses. Dried fruits, such as raisins, apricots, figs, and even berries, are high in important vitamins, notably A and C, as well as natural sugars, which provide an instant energy boost. They are light, easy to store, and take up little room in your pantry. Simply choose unsweetened variants wherever feasible to avoid needless additional sugars. Combining dried fruits and nuts provides the ideal balance of immediate energy and slow-burning calories. Nuts like almonds, walnuts, and cashews are high in healthful fats, protein, and fiber. These nutrients digest slowly, giving you long-lasting energy and preventing the midday energy drops that are sometimes produced by sugary foods. Furthermore, nuts include key minerals such as vitamin E, magnesium, and omega-3 fatty acids, all of which assist your body operate efficiently during stressful times. Make your own trail mix for a quick and simple snack on the run. Combine various nuts and dried fruits, and for added taste and nutrition, mix in some dark chocolate or seeds, such as sunflower or pumpkin. Trail mix is not only healthy, but also portable, making it ideal for emergencies. Let's not forget jerky. Whether it's beef, turkey, chicken, or plant-based jerky, these dried meat alternatives are high in protein and last for a long time when stored correctly. Jerky is lightweight, portable, and offers a tasty, gratifying snack during times of stress. With these high-energy snacks, you can be confident that you'll have the fuel you need to get through even the most difficult situations. Stay tuned as we look at additional crucial products to store for emergency preparedness. Jerky is one of the most long-lasting and protein-rich foods you can keep. Its extended shelf life and high protein content make it extremely valuable in an emergency. When fresh meat is limited or cooking is not an option, jerky is an excellent source of lean protein. Protein is required not just for muscle development and repair, but also for maintaining fullness and energy over long periods of time. This makes jerky an excellent survival meal during times of disaster. Many current jerky choices now have reduced salt and low sugar content, which can prevent dehydration and energy dumps. Don't worry if you're a vegetarian or vegan. Plant-based jerky is becoming increasingly popular. These choices, made from components such as mushrooms, soy, and even jackfruit, give a meat-free source of protein and fiber, while preserving the chewy, gratifying texture that jerky fans like. This makes plant-based jerky useful for families with dietary limitations, or for broadening emergency food supplies. Crackers and good grain snacks are also important to keep on hand. While not as high in protein or fat as nuts or jerky, whole grain crackers, or crisp breads, can be a quick and easy supply of carbs. Crackers, when combined with peanut butter or shelf-stable cheese, may serve as a simple yet satisfying mini-meal in an emergency. When picking, choose for crackers produced from whole grains or seeds, which provide more fiber and nutrients with each mouthful. Whole grain snacks help you stay energized without the crash that sugary, processed foods sometimes cause. Now, let's speak about protein powders and drink mixes. In severe cases where cooking is not an option, powdered supplements such as protein powder can be lifesavers. These powders are lightweight and available in huge volumes, so you can keep a lot without taking up much space. Furthermore, all you need is water to transform them into a nourishing, satisfying beverage. Choose kinds with a suitable mix of protein, fat, and carbs to offer well-rounded nourishment. Also, try stockpiling powdered greens or superfood mixes. These goods provide vital vitamins and minerals, which may be difficult to obtain from other non-perishable foodstuffs. These supplements can replace nutritional gaps, allowing you to maintain a healthy diet even during a crisis. Electrolyte drink mixtures are another useful addition to your emergency pack. When water resources are low and you are exerting yourself or under stressful settings, dehydration becomes a serious worry. Electrolyte mixes restore lost salts and electrolytes, which are essential for your body's activities. Many powdered drink mixes also have extra vitamins, such as vitamin C, which boosts your immune system, a useful aspect during a crisis. By stockpiling these high-energy snack items, you're not simply prepared for survival. You're guaranteeing that you can keep your physical and mental stamina throughout a crisis. Easy-to-eat, nutrient-dense meals are critical for remaining awake, strong, and ready to face whatever difficulties may occur. Hydration is crucial for survival. Thus, any disaster preparedness strategy should prioritize water and hydration techniques. Even the most well-stocked food resources will be insufficient if clean drinking water is not readily available. Before going on to additional dietary products, consider the following 3 crucial hydration essentials. 1. Bottled water. The most basic and essential item to have is bottled water. In a crisis, access to clean, safe drinking water may be restricted or completely unavailable. It is advised to keep at least 1 gallon of water per person every day for drinking and basic hygiene. A minimum of a 3-day supply is recommended, but for ultimate peace of mind, consider accumulating enough for 2 weeks. Water is also required for functions like as sanitation and cooking, so consider these demands when determining how much to conserve. While bottled water takes up a lot of space, its necessity in an emergency circumstance justifies prioritizing it over other supplies. If you have limited storage space, consider using water purification pills or portable water filters instead. These instruments provide flexibility in case your bottled water supply runs out, or you need to rely on natural water sources like rivers, lakes, or rains. Purification tablets effectively purify huge amounts of water by eliminating hazardous germs such as bacteria and viruses. They are small and easy to store. Portable filters like LifeStraw or Sawyer are lightweight and excellent at eliminating waterborne pollutants, adding an extra degree of security. 2. Electrolyte drink mixtures. In a crisis, particularly during hot weather or periods of intensive physical activity, merely drinking water may not be sufficient to maintain optimum hydration levels. When you sweat, your body loses important electrolytes, including salt, potassium, and magnesium. Without replacing these electrolytes, you may develop dehydration, muscular cramps, or weariness. Electrolyte drink mixes, like those used by sports, are great for restoring equilibrium. They are lightweight, easy to keep, and may be blended with water for an instant energy boost. These combinations are essential for staying hydrated and performing well in difficult conditions. Furthermore, many of them are vitamin fortified, which may be very useful in an emergency when fresh fruits and vegetables are limited. Another option to explore is powdered drink mixes, which may make plain water more appealing, particularly for toddlers or individuals who are tired of drinking plain water. Certain powdered drinks also contain extra vitamins, such as vitamin C or B12, to help boost your immune system and energy levels. For a more natural option, buy coconut water in cans or shelf-stable cartons. Coconut water is high in natural electrolytes and includes potassium, which is required for muscular function. It is a refreshing alternative to sugary sports drinks and can give an immediate supply of energy in an emergency. 3. Water storage and transportation. Finally, include reusable water containers in your emergency pack. If you have access to a water source but need a means to collect and carry it, these containers are quite useful. They let you to store bigger amounts of water for drinking, sanitation, and cooking, ensuring that you are prepared when traveling or need to refresh your supply. Prioritizing these hydration basics allows you to maintain a consistent supply of clean drinking water, keeping your body well hydrated and working properly throughout an emergency. Staying hydrated is essential for both physical stamina and mental clarity in stressful conditions, making it one of the most important components of any disaster preparation strategy. 1. Collapsible water containers. Collapsible water jugs are a fantastic space-saving option. They may contain a lot of water when full and take up very little space when empty. These containers are useful for increasing your water storage capacity, particularly if there is a shortage or supply disruption. Keeping extra containers on hand allows you to store more water if necessary, whether you're gathering it from a natural source or limiting your bottled supply. 2. Water flavor. Drops or tablets. Water-flavored drops or pills, while seemingly unnecessary in a survival scenario, may dramatically boost mood and encourage hydration. These tiny luxuries may go a long way in stressful circumstances if surroundings are unpleasant. Flavored water may be especially beneficial for youngsters or people who struggle to consume plain water throughout the day. These drops are lightweight, small, and easy to store, making them an ideal complement to your hydration supply. 3. Oral rehydration salts, ORS. Oral rehydration salts, ORS, are another essential medication to include in your emergency hydration kit. These packets are used in medical settings to relieve dehydration, particularly after diarrhea or strenuous physical activity. In the event that you or someone in your home gets extremely dehydrated, ORS can swiftly restore electrolyte balance and rehydrate the body, making it a potentially life-saving supplement. They are simple to keep and can be a valuable tool for controlling hydration-related health concerns in an emergency. Shelf-stable dairy alternatives. Dairy products, particularly milk, are commonplace in many homes, used for everything from coffee to baking. However, in a situation when refrigeration is unreliable or unavailable, fresh milk rapidly becomes unfeasible. This is where shelf-stable dairy substitutes come into play. 1. Powdered milk. Powdered milk is a viable alternative for long-term storage. Although it may not seem pleasant, powdered milk is really useful. It may be stored in your cupboard for months or even years without rotting, and rehydration is as simple as adding water. Powdered milk is perfect for drinking, cooking, and baking, since it has many of the same nutrients as fresh milk, such as protein, calcium, and key vitamins like B12, which can be difficult to acquire from non-perishable foods. There are numerous types of powdered milk to pick from, so choose one that matches your family's preferences. Some people prefer non-fat powdered milk, while others prefer the fuller flavor of full-fat products. If you have children, consider investing in kid-specific formulations that include additional nutrients and are more similar to the flavor of their regular milk. 2. Non-dairy milk alternatives. There are several shelf-stable non-dairy milk alternatives available for individuals who eschew dairy or prefer plant-based solutions. These alternatives, which come in cartons that do not require refrigerated until opened, are a practical and adaptable way to drink, cook, and bake without the need for continual refrigeration. Common options include almond milk, soy milk, oat milk, and coconut milk. These alternatives frequently include extra vitamins and minerals, making them both nutritional and suitable for long-term preservation. By include hydration tools and shelf-stable dairy substitutes in your disaster preparation plan, you can guarantee that you have the resources you need to keep hydrated and continue with your regular routines, even when fresh supplies are unavailable. Shelf-stable dairy alternatives. When preparing for an emergency, it is critical to consider shelf-stable dairy alternatives that give diversity and nutrition without requiring refrigeration. A diversity of these alternatives guarantees that you may eat a healthy diet even when fresh produce is scarce. Here's a breakdown of the top alternatives. 1. Non-dairy milk alternatives. Some of the most popular non-dairy milk choices are: almond milk is a nutritious and delicious dairy replacement due to its high calcium content and vitamin D and E fortification. Soy milk is a high-protein, calcium-rich alternative to regular milk that is typically supplemented with vitamins. Oat milk is popular due to its naturally creamy texture. It is suitable for both drinking and cooking, making it an adaptable addition to your stockpile. Coconut milk, carton. A pleasant option with electrolytes and healthy fats. It is packaged in shelf-stable containers and may be kept without refrigeration until opened. These non-dairy choices are ideal for individuals who are lactose intolerant or want a plant-based alternative to regular milk. They come in handy cartons that may be kept on the shelf for months, but once opened, they must be refrigerated. Stockpiling a variety of them will guarantee that you have enough to drink, cook, and even make smoothies during a disaster. 2. Canned coconut milk. Canned coconut milk is another excellent item to store. With a long shelf life, it's ideal for enhancing the richness and taste of curries, soups, and desserts. Its creamy smoothness and adaptability make it an essential element in many meals when fresh milk is not available. 3. Shelf-stable coffee creamers. If coffee is part of your daily routine, make sure to include shelf-stable coffee creamers. Both powdered and liquid, non-dairy creamers may be stored without refrigeration and come in a variety of tastes. These creamers not only improve your morning coffee, but can also be used to add smoothness to soups or sauces, making them a versatile and long-lasting choice. 4. Variety for versatility. When choosing milk alternatives, it is critical to have a choice of options. Different scenarios may need different substitutes. Powdered milk can substitute fresh milk in dishes such as pancakes or baking. Use almond or oat milk in drinks, cereals, or smoothies. Having a variety of powdered and non-dairy milk alternatives helps to maintain a balanced diet and enjoyable meals, even when options are restricted. 5. Comfort foods for tough times. These solutions provide not only practical advantages, but also a sense of comfort during stressful situations. Being able to prepare traditional foods such as oatmeal, creamy soups, or cereal might help you maintain a feeling of routine when life is chaotic. 6. Stock rotation. These dairy replacements, like all other foods, have expiry dates, so make sure to rotate your stash. Check expiry dates on a regular basis, eat products before they deteriorate, and replace them to ensure you are always prepared. Keeping a list of what you have on hand and updating it on a regular basis will help you stay loaded with fresh products. Miscellaneous essentials for emergency preparation. When planning for an emergency, it's natural to focus on food and water, but other necessities are just as crucial for comfort and efficiency during a crisis. These often overlooked elements can have a big impact on how successfully you manage your supplies and the environment when resources are low or systems fail. Here are some non-food necessities that you should not overlook. 1. Manual can opener. Even if your pantry is well stocked with canned foods, you may be unable to open them without a manual can opener. During a power outage, an electric can opener becomes ineffective, leaving you unable to reach your food. A strong manual can opener is a modest but essential equipment for emergencies. To avoid being taken off guard, keep 1 or 2 on hand. 2. Batteries and flashlights. During a power outage, flashlights become an indispensable source of illumination. Keep additional batteries unavailable to power your flashlights, lanterns, and other battery-operated gadgets. It is advisable to invest in long-lasting, high-quality batteries and keep them in a dry, cool location. Solar-powered or hand-crank flashlights are other good choices because they provide light without the need for batteries. 3. First aid supplies. A well-stocked first aid bag is critical for dealing with minor injuries in an emergency. Include bandages, antiseptics, pain relievers, tweezers, and other drugs you or your family may require. First aid items will assist you in managing minor injuries or diseases until professional medical attention is available if necessary. Remember to inspect and update your kit on a regular basis, replacing any expired prescriptions or outdated materials. 4. Multi-tool. A multi-tool or Swiss Army knife may be extremely useful in a survival emergency. These small tools include knives, screwdrivers, pliers, and scissors, making them ideal for a broad range of jobs, from opening packages to fixing equipment. Including one in your emergency pack increases flexibility and convenience. 5. Duct tape. Duct tape is another essential item in your emergency kit. It may be used for a variety of purposes, including patching up leaks and temporarily mending faulty goods. Its durability and adaptability make it an essential component to any survival pack. 6. Lighter and matches. The ability to create a fire is crucial for warmth, cooking, and signaling for aid in an emergency. Stock up on lighters and waterproof matches so you can start a fire when needed. To ensure their safety and dryness, store them in a waterproof container. 7. Hygiene supplies. Maintaining hygiene during an emergency is critical to your health. Stock up on soap, toothpaste, toilet paper, sanitary wipes, and hand sanitizer. Personal hygiene supplies serve to minimize illness transmission and raise morale, particularly in conditions when regular washing or cleaning is not possible. 8. Blanket and warm clothing. If the lights goes out, especially in the cooler months, blankets and warm clothing are essential for remaining warm. Thermal blankets, often known as emergency blankets, are lightweight and designed to keep the body warm, making them perfect for emergency use. 9. Water purification supplies. While you should always keep water on hand, having a water filter system or purification tablets provides an added degree of protection in the event that your water source becomes polluted. These methods ensure that you always have access to safe drinking water, even if your storage container runs empty. 10. Trash bags. Trash bags are an often overlooked need that may serve numerous functions during a disaster. They can be used to gather trash as homemade rain gear, or even to provide temporary shelter. Heavy-duty bags are chosen due to their increased durability and versatility.